This is Jazmin, and this is my interview for Hispanic Heritage Month with Miss Gran. So, Miss Gran, where have you traveled to?
So I studied abroad in Ecuador in college, and then I lived in Costa Rica for a few years after college.
What were some culture shocks about the area?
Culture shock, I think the biggest one is getting used to obviously speaking in Spanish. What other culture shocks? I think probably there's a different sense of time as far as like it's more normal for a party to show up a little bit later after the start time versus in the US. I feel like my family was like the people who arrived like 5 minutes early. But a lot of things were similar too.
Mm-hmm. What were some of the foods you experienced there?
So Costa Rican food is not spicy at all. It's mostly rice and beans based, so the like national food and most typical food is going to be called gallo pinto, and it has rice and beans, and normally you have like some little, there's like pepper and onion and cilantro in there, and you can eat that for breakfast with natilla, which is kind of like sour cream, and then with like fried plantains and sometimes cheese, depends on the breakfast.
Do you have any Hispanic songs to recommend?
I don't know. I think right now, like Bad Bunny is probably really popular. I've been listening to Los Angeles Azules a lot, which is more of like a cumbia. You can't go wrong with like a Shakira, more like a classic like pop, or Carlos Vives also. I think those would be the starting places.
Mm-hmm. How did the clothing differ?
Clothing, really, it was quite similar. I would say working at a school, it was okay to wear jeans like any day of the week to school, but you could never wear like shorts. But here you wouldn't wear shorts to school. Well, maybe men would wear like a longer short, but in Costa Rica they wouldn't. It was always pants. But other than that, it was pretty similar clothing. The only thing is like if you're doing like a traditional celebration, like a actual cultural presentation, you might have like the women in traditional long skirts, and that's for like your traditional like they call it baile típico or folklore, typical like dance performance. But you're not like walking around the street wearing that. That's like for a cultural performance. So mostly similar clothing.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about your time abroad?
I think maybe just like if you were interested in, or people in general who are interested in traveling, just to know that there's ways to travel and get to know other places, and affordable ways as well. So like I was there through Peace Corps, which is an organization that through the US like will pay for you to go live and work in another country, and the idea is for you to kind of get to know the other place and then also share about like your country and your background. So, but there's other opportunities, like Spain does like a teach abroad program, or we have study abroad programs here for high schoolers. So there's lots of opportunities if you're interested in traveling abroad, but it's really fun. It's really different. You have to get used to like a whole different language, a whole different, way of doing things, but it's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.